Greetings, fellow infidels. This is Neil, the mentally diseased apostate, broadcasting from Brampton, Ontario, of all places. Most of you have probably never heard of it. Who cares? And we're all on everyone's favorite planet, Salusa Secundus. I'm here to put in my 2 cents worth because that's all Witch Tower is worth, if even that. And today's topic of today's talk is the Bible verse that asks the burning question: who really is the faithful and discreet slave, whom his master appointed over all his belongings? Well, the governing body would have you believe that they are the faithful and discreet slave. They want you to believe that they are tirelessly working for you. Is that the case, though? You're the ones, any JWs who are watching, aren't you the ones who put in the time, the energy, the sweat, and your hard-earned money to pay for things like, say the beautiful new resort headquarters they live in Warwick, New York, where their every need is taken care of by an army of Bethelites who cook for them and clean for them, clean their toilets, do their laundry. Who does that for you? They live in luxury. Using your dollars, your hard-earned money. So who's the slave and who's the master? This is a classic example of George Orwell's novel, 1984. If you've heard the term doublespeak, twisting things around to seem the opposite of what they truly are. Examples in the novel are war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. Something to think about while you're going door to door in the middle of January, huh? Or I guess if you're in the southern hemisphere, the middle of July. Just remember, folks, Watchtower is playing the long con. Witch Tower. Now look at an example of the legacy of the governing body, the kind of people who have been president of the Witch Tower Society. Remember Frederick Franz? That guy was a deluded lunatic who wrote an almost endless series of books attempting to interpret Bible prophecy. These publications were so bizarre and convoluted, almost no one could even understand them. I mean, this guy, who knows what was going on in his head. Then there was J.F. Rutherford, Judge Rutherford. Basically, an alcoholic bully. And the man who probably introduced the entire culture of alcoholism. Speaking of alcoholism, the entire culture of alcoholism into Bethel, which exists down to this day. If any of you haven't seen the Anthony Morris liquor store video, I encourage you to look it up. So that's about all for today. Thank you for putting up with me. All I can say is have a better one. Or, as Stephen Lett would say, I'm sorry, I just can't do the eyebrows as well as he can.